Hey, BassGeek here. We're out on the water doing a little fishing today, but I'm going to show you some new baits that have been sent to me by some cool people and some cool companies. So guys, there has been a ton of companies sending me some really cool stuff. I want to say, first off, thanks to all of them and some cool subscribers that are sending me some really cool stuff. And some of it, we're going to be putting in giveaways for you guys. I mean, it's going to be pretty fun. But, you know, let's skip all the small talk and we'll give them a shout out as we go. I'll show you some really cool baits. Some of them I can't wait to throw. Now guys, I'm not working with any of these companies. This is all just companies that have kind of sent me some stuff and I figured I'd throw them into an unboxing. You know, give them a shout out, man. I appreciate you guys sending me stuff, and a lot of them are small companies, individual people who are just making baits themselves. This, on the other hand, is a subscription box company. This is Dark Horse Tackle. And, you know, one of the things I really like about the concept of Dark Horse Tackle is that they only use, and I know a lot of you, this was one of your complaints about mystery tackle boxes, that there's no big time companies in there. But what I've always loved, and I've kind of, you know, it's why I do stuff like this right here, these unboxings, is I love the mom and pop, the single guy in his garage or basement or some building outside, you know, making cool baits. And that's kind of what Dark Horse features. So yeah, you're not going to get, I mean, you're probably not, this is the first time I've ever got anything from them. You're probably not going to get Strike King or Mega Bass or, you know, missile baits or something like that. But you're going to get some really neat bait from people and companies you've never heard of. Made in the USA. I freaking love that. So let's check out this first box. Now guys, go to their website. Again, I'm not associated with them in any way, but just some cool stuff. Here's a jig. It's called the Northern Swim Jig from Gillett. It's got an owner hook in it. If I'm butchering the names, guys, I'm sorry. Good looking swim jig, 3/8. Love the color, green pumpkin. When does that not work? This is a Cellar Bait Company and a great looking spinner bait. It's black, got that green big Colorado blade on it. That is a 3/8 also. That'd be great at night or in some dirtier water. Can't go wrong right here. It's Gilt. Guys, I'm butchering this name, so I'm just gonna let you read it. But some good looking, and what I like is that they are screw in. So now you're not going to be able to use this with, say, I mean, you can use it, but I always find it to be a big pain in the rear end to try and use a screw in with like the Elastec style baits. But this is a screw in, so anything that's regular plastic, and believe it or not, if it don't have salt, it will float, and it does stand up. It doesn't have to be Z-Man fanboys. I said it. These are real cool for that non-Elastec. If you want to fight with it, you can put some Elastec on there. Now, Bass Reaper, I know these guys. Big shout out to them. Big fan of what they do and who they are. Bass Reaper, good stuff. Bass Reaper Bait Company. And this would be a great example. This is their stick bait. Let's see. This is the Dead Sticks. It's 5-inch blue and black, or black and blue flake. It's their stick worm. This would be great. Cut it down and put it on those Neds. That would be great. Reaper is killer. Now, and here's something that you're never going to get out of any other box. And I love this, man. This has to be, I mean, you know, this is $1 or $3. This is from Combat Lures, veteran owned, battle ready. So Combat, so he's painted a killer little glide bait, good looking color. I mean, that's pretty cool. A good looking glide bait in a subscription box, hand custom painted. You ain't getting that in the others, if you know what I'm saying. So again, not working with any of these companies. That's pretty cool little box right there, in my opinion. You might want to go check them out. right here we go again. Right off the bat, we've got 2 hand-painted baits. Now, I can't tell who this is from. If there's a card in here, I'll tell you, but a great little red square bill. I'm not going to open it. I know the package is kind of hard to see. Got a killer rattle. I mean, I really like that sound. That's a unique sound. But a killer kind of translucent red crawl, and I'm sure that's again hand painted. This one is from Robusto. Again, another square bill. Really interesting square bill too. I hadn't seen that kind of body. Graham Glander Robusto Custom Lures. Make sure you go check them out. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Great little, yeah, that's pretty neat, man. You know, it's got a little cylinder in there. That may be a wake bait, actually, the way the bill is. I bet that's a wake bait, actually. Yeah, I will guarantee you that is a wake bait. That's really cool, and that's a great looking wake bait. Then we've got a 5/16, looks like a peanut butter and jelly style, hand wired tied muffin top jigs. Again, made in the USA, guys. Muffin top jigs. Yep, that is a peanut butter haze. Some good looking soft plastic. Flip and Stick Bait Company. Check that out. I can get one of these out for you. This is a Fat Albert crawl in a color he calls Nightmare. So yeah, pretty interesting color. Kind of red on the back. Kind of a green, like maybe a watermelon candy on top. Pretty interesting color. Good looking bait too. Really, really soft claws. Look how soft. You're gonna get some great action on those. Lot of action. And then it's summertime, baby. You gotta have a lizard. Gotta have a lizard. Ooh, them's got a scent to them. Salty Dog. This is Jaw Tech tournament tested, baby. Garlic scented, salt impregnated. Great time to throw these on a Carolina rig. June bug, that is a great color for stained water. Everybody thinks June bug, they think of Florida, but I'm telling you, if the water stains up, especially in the spring, I don't know what it is about a June bug. I guess everybody goes to black and blue and that June bug just stands out. And check this out, man. Here's another one now. Like, I don't know what type of box this is. You know, I'm guessing this is like one of their higher end boxes, and it may not be, but another from Robusto. And this is a good looking fat. I'm trying not to tear the bag, but I'm being very unsuccessful. I'm going to tell you something. If you haven't seen my lipless crankbait video, I guarantee, I don't know what type of body style this is, but man, that is a great looking lipless. Really deep sound. Look how wide that nose is. Get it up in the shallow really quick. It's really going to come across, you know, wood and stumps. Going to bop off any rocks down there. Just grind that nose. It's one of my favorite ways to fish a lipless crankbait in the spring. So, you know, big shout out to Dark Horse again. I appreciate them sending me some stuff. We may end up doing some sort of like me hand picking a little BassGeek box for them, you know, kind of a one-off deal. But you know, hey, some cool baits. I can't wait to try them out. And I appreciate you, Dark Horse, for sending those my way. They really look good. Next up on the docket, we have got Hell Creek Lure Company. And this is a really unique sort of deal. They kind of combine skirts. This is the hybrid frog color. It does look like a frog. So this is Hell Creek Lures. This is a square bill. And so they kind of put skirt material in it. It's really unique concept. I really like that. That's a good looking square bill. This is something, because you guys know I'm always looking for a topwater bite. It's something that I can't wait. This is a popper. This is called the hybrid popper, and it's an ancient shiner. Good looking color right there. I think that'll do really well in the watercolor that I have. Really nice, really natural. I'm really interested in the pop. That is a really unique looking spitting mouth. So we'll see what that looks like. But a big shout out to them. Also, thank you, Hell Creek Lures, for sending me a couple of things. So this was something sent to us by BassX Custom Lures. They're actually in Kingsport, Tennessee. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that until just now. So big shout out. Kingsport is basically my hometown. That's pretty neat. I live just outside of Kingsport. To go anywhere else in Tennessee, I have to go pretty much through Kingsport, almost any direction I go. They sent us these for a giveaway, and they sent us 2 packs of them. And I know you're not going to be able to see these real well, but trust me, this is pretty cool. I'm not going to open them, but they're 3 naughty shads. These are all hard swim baits, man. Like glide baits or multi-section swim baits, hand painted. 1 suicide rat, so a wake rat, which is friggin' awesome. And so he basically wants me to do a giveaway on these. So what we might do is do a giveaway on, say, our live stream one night, for maybe one night and one the next. These will make great prizes. But basically, you're getting 4 hard swim baits. I mean, it's pretty incredible. So make sure you go out there and you say, hey, BassX Custom Lures on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Go check them out. I know I sure will. That's pretty awesome. And like I said, he wants me to give these away to you guys. I know you're going to like that. That's pretty neat. Thank you, man. And Kingsport, Tennessee. I'm super stoked about that. Always happy to support, you know, locals. Now, guys, this is something, I'm sorry, they're not selling them. Akuma actually sent me. These are a limited run, and they are bad, you know. But check it out. I don't even know if I'm going to fish with this. This is a killer, 1 of 1,500. Don't know exactly what number. I think it's on here somewhere. I'm not going to mess with it too much, but check that out. So big shout out to Akuma. I'm not even sure if I'm going to take this out of the box and use it. It's just pretty cool, the whole packaging. Thank you, Akuma. This is just inspired by speed, limited edition. I've never had anything like this, so big shout out to Akuma. I appreciate you guys. Dave, can't wait to see you. I am going to ICAST if all goes well. Fingers crossed, right? But this is the GT limited edition. Pretty neat little deal right there. First off, I'm going to apologize because I said I love Producer swim baits. I really do love Producer swim baits. And one of the things about Producer swim baits is that there used to be a company called Fringe Swim Baits, and they made these swim baits, the same style. You'll know they're most everybody knows them as Scottsboro, but Scottsboro was not the first company to make this mold. The great thing about Fringe was they were super soft, and I'm going to tell you right now, Producer, they broke the mold. They make some incredibly soft but durable. These are not hollow bodies, they're hollow bellies, so they've got a slit right here for your hook. And so the great thing about them is that they are super durable, where they've got that solid head and tail. I'd made a mention, someone had sent me some Producer swim baits, and I'd made a mention about how much I love them, but I can never seem to get any sort of, you know, like on a video or anything. So thank you very much for sending me. And he did send me his contact information, and I'm sorry I haven't hollered at you yet. I absolutely will. Thank you very much for sending me this. I want to show you guys what he sent me. And he just makes some really incredible colors. This is the lavender shad. The one I showed you right there is probably my favorite. It's a Tennessee shad, but it's super translucent, which is great on the lake that I'm out here on today, Top Secret Lake P, for all you guys that know. But look at this, man. That is a sexy lavender shad. Look at that swim bait. And like I said, man, just so soft, so soft. You know, these are hand poured, great looking baits, you know, good stuff. And he makes jerk bait style baits out of these that have the straight tails, for lack of a better term, and I don't remember what they're called. I know I've got a bunch of them, and I've got to get a hold of him and order some more. This is, oh, there's not a color, but this is a blue back. And again, a good looking color right there. This one is sexy blue ice. Look at that bad boy. Now that's screaming smallies if they're ever scream smallies. So soft. Great looking color. These are all in the 4.5 inch two per pack Now, I do believe he makes bigger and smaller, but what I was saying was he makes these killer, it's like, for lack of a better term, it's like a jerky J. Well, we'll do a video on it, and I'll show you a really unique way that I do a chatterbait using those for ledge fishing. Check that out. That is a great looking, that is going to be the rainbow trout, swim betanators, I believe is what he calls this. I don't know if you can see it, but I can, man. It's got a really cool little green back down it, and then a little pink line. Really, that's a really good looking bait. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera. This is silverfish. I like this. It's got like a pink line. It looks really translucent, but really it is very silvery. Got a really cool silver back. It's got like a pink line down the side. That's pretty neat. This is a great one right here. The albino shiner. I can't wait. Gosh, look how soft that is. Just look how soft. Incredible. Got a white back, kind of a silvery white back, clear belly. That's a good looking bait, boys and girls. Clear water. Y'all know I like clear water. I grew up fishing clear water. I know clear water. It's just what I do. This one is called and chartreuse shad, and it's perfect. Got some chartreuse flake. Got a chartreuse back. Yes, I know you guys make fun of me about how I say chartreuse. Chartreuse? I don't know how to say it. Look, I just call it chartreuse. All right. I mean, that's how I've heard it said. I don't know. All right, here we go. This is the blue minnow. I think this may be a second pack, but it's got the blue back. Good looking bait again. Silvery belly. I think that one might be a little bit different. Great looking baits, 4.5s, like that size. Thank you very much, John. I really appreciate that, man. Trust me, these things will be put to work. Thank you, producer. I'm telling you, go check out their Facebook. And listen, I will put links in. Like I said, I'm not partners with these companies. I don't make a dime off of it, but I'll put links in the description to make sure you guys go and check out these awesome companies. You know, I appreciate them sending me some baits. I love baits. And I love baits in the sense that, like, I don't like just, you know, Strike King or Booyah or Zoom or, man, I love stuff like this. I like all those other companies. I love Strike King. I love Zoom. I love Booyah. Whoever else you want to throw in there, they make some great baits. And, I mean, I use them all the time. But at the same time, you know, sometimes it's that little different bait that only a handful to no one is throwing on your lake that can kind of make a difference in how many fish you catch. Okay, so our next group of baits, they're incredible. And this box of baits is, I bought 3 of them. They're some of the most expensive crankbaits I've ever bought, but they're big in the Carolinas, and I mean, they are lighting it up down there for the people that are in the know. I'm going to give a big shout out to Marcos. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I'm just a hillbilly. Take no offense. He is, I believe, the owner and creator of Waterwood baits. So really cool, really cool looking baits. And I'm going to read this to you. I'm not going to say the type of tree because I'm going to butcher that. But anyway, so Waterwood, built to win. It's a special tree that grows in the south of Amazon rainforest and the wetlands of Brazil. Due to the lightweight, strength, and water resistance, it is widely used in naval construction, bridges, and other outdoor applications. The wood in the Waterwood custom baits is locally and legally harvested through self-sustainable process. So, you know, guys, you don't have to worry about when you buy these, you're not contributing to the deforestation of the rainforest, okay? Our baits perform optimally through wood and rock. Each bait is thoroughly water tested for action, balance, and finish. And I'm going to tell you, you want to talk about, in my opinion, the best looking crankbait you'll ever see. You know, if you're a balsa wood guy, if you're a wood bait guy, there's no way you can dodge these baits. They take balsa to a whole new level. And that, again, it's Waterwood baits. This is the Parrot right here. Now, this is the 300 XD. I don't know the names of these real well yet, but you can go to their website and check them out. Like I said, it says 300 XD on there, and I'm guessing this is the Parrot for the color. Great looking bait. I don't know how deep that one dives. I'll have to look it up. This is Lemon Lime, another great looking color, and it is the Beauty Pig. Some really interesting names on these things right here, so check it out. Again, you can go to waterwoodcustombaits.com. I hope you can see that. Again, if not, there will be links in the description. And like I say, man, these boxes alone are freaking works of art. This is the Mud Crawl, and they got a little bit of straw in there. I don't know how well you can see that, but they call this the Willie. So this is called the Moon Glow, and it's another Beauty Pig. This is the Jalapeno Shad. This is a Wobbly 100. I'll be able to take that. That's a wintertime bait right there. Now here we go. This is Fire Crawl, and this is the Triple Trap. So now it does have a bill, so it's not like a rattle trap style bait. But that's a great looking color. Love that gold on the back. Now here's your very wild Citrus Shad. This is again in a 300 XD, a little deeper diving bait. This is the Lavender Shad, and this is a 400 XD, so probably an even deeper diving bait. If you are a fan of detail, everything in the bait, everything about the box, everything about the case is detail. They pay extremely good detail. This is Sunfish Illusion, and this is an E1D. This is I'm not sure what that says. It kind of breaks up right there. PL looks like maybe an E, but it's something chrome. And this is an E1. So I'm guessing this one dives a little shallower. It looks like a square bill on it. And last but not least, this is a 400 XD, and this is a Citrus Light. Thank you very much, everyone at Waterwood. Those are incredible baits. Just know that I am a huge fan of the quality of work that goes into every detail that you all put into these things. And, you know, I know I'll joke about them, you know, about the price, but I mean, when you see the detail, when you take it out and you look at it, when you put it in the water and watch it perform, you can really tell they're worth the money. I mean, they're incredible. They're a bait like nothing else you're going to see or fish with, and most of the bass aren't going to see them, at least not in my neck of the woods. They're not going to see them either. It's really just top of the line craftsmanship that goes into these baits. Hey, sorry about the lack of intro on that video. We'll pick that up at the end of this, but let's pick a winner for the first ever BassGeek box. Sorry, this took a little bit longer. I got behind, life, family, all that stuff. So forgive me, but we are going to pick a winner. I will leave a comment on your comment so that you know you've won. Let's put it in here. Filter duplicates. Include replies. Okay, I guess we got a new step. Interesting. All right. So let's see how many comments we've got. All right, 221. Great. I appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Now let's see who won. Braun 1PL. BassGeek, love the content. Oh, I appreciate you. Hope you keep watching. And we'll get this sent out to you. I'll reach out to you, let you know that you won. And, you know, get your information. We'll have to do a little verification just to make sure we don't have any trolls out there or false accounts trying to claim your prize. All that being said, I appreciate you. And as always, guys, questions, comments in the comment section below. You guys know I love to talk about fishing with you. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you guys ring that bell. Like I say, the best way to support the channel is to watch the videos that we put out. And as always, you guys rock.